asked, feeling my frustration rise. Or reading my diary out loud to her friends? Annalisa shifted uncomfortably in her seat. Your mother can be difficult, but she's still your mother. I left feeling even more alone than before. It was becoming clear that Mom had already spread her version of events through the family grapevine. In her telling, I was sure the diary incident was just a harmless joke, and I was the villain who humiliated her for no reason. The following Tuesday, I got a frantic call from my friend Zach. Dude, did you post those weird childhood photos on your Instagram? He asked. What photos? There's like a dozen pictures of you as a kid in some Superman underwear and stuff. One looks like you wet the bed. People are commenting like crazy. I nearly crashed my car pulling over to check my phone. Sure enough, there they were. Humiliating childhood photos I didn't even know existed. Posted to my account with captions like, throwback to simpler times. And some things never change. I deleted them immediately, hands shaking with rage and embarrassment. It took me less than 5 seconds to figure out who was responsible. Mom had obviously found my password somehow. I spent the next hour changing passwords on every account I had and setting up two-factor authentication on everything. That night, I confronted her directly. The Instagram photos? Really? That's your response? She gave me a little smile that didn't reach her eyes. I don't know what you're talking about, but if something happened with your social media, maybe it was just giving you a taste of your own medicine. I want a truce, I said, trying to be the mature one. This has gone far enough on both sides. Oh, now you want peace? She laughed. After what you did? I don't think so, honey. You started this war. That night, I packed up my most personal belongings, journals, keepsakes, important documents, and took them to my friend Alex's apartment for safekeeping. I didn't tell him exactly why, just that I was doing some spring cleaning. I couldn't risk leaving anything else for her to find and use against me. Friday night, we were all at the dinner table in painfully awkward silence. I decided to try one more time to have a rational conversation. Can we please just talk about boundaries? I asked, keeping my voice calm. This situation is getting out of control. Before Mom could respond, Dad jumped in. I think we all need to calm down and move past this. Family is family. I agree, Mom said sweetly. Then she turned to Dad. Oh, by the way, I found some interesting messages on his phone the other day. Want to see what our son was saying to that Julie girl? Pretty graphic stuff. I froze. You went through my phone? Those messages are private. She pulled out her own phone and started showing Dad screenshots. Screenshots of intimate conversations between me and Julie. I felt sick. I pushed my chair back from the table so hard it fell over behind me. My appetite was completely gone, replaced by a knot of anxiety and rage. I left without another word and drove around for hours just to avoid going home.